I'll tell you a little bit about Cherry Beckert, Kerr Consulting. Cherry Beckert, we are the 14th largest audit tax company in the U.S., North America. We also do mergers and acquisition work. We do consulting, which is what I'm here about. And on the consulting side, service companies to distribution, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, et cetera. The issues that you run into in the manufacturing side that we've been solving is a lot of companies don't have an ERP system that functionally works for them, that does what they need to do. They've got quality control issues that are bothering them, that are a problem. Not many have been ready for all the things that have to come out there. Grading per products that they buy, catch weight, and then dealing with how do you sell to, get on the Amazon, WooCommerce, et cetera, suppliers, just multi-sites. So what we've done is a lot of things in how to reduce costs, reduce the headcount, and get them better advantage throughout. So some of the areas on the quality control, my background, go through my background real quick here. I'm a serial entrepreneur. My wife and I, we own about 18 companies. I'm an investor in Kerr back 8-9 years ago. And I've had a lot of food manufacturing companies. And I supplied quite a few people, not most, a few of the people here that have been chatting to this group, including Kellogg's, Mars, and others. So what I've never seen in an ERP system is an integrated quality control system that really, really works. And what we developed in Sage X3 is a quality control system that is fully integrated. It's all paperless. You put in the information on your lot codes, et cetera, and you only put it in once. You're not going into a separate system. So it's fast, simple. It's fully, you have the KPIs that pop up across everyone so you can see what's going on and what the issues are with customers or et cetera, or the quality. So that solved a huge problem for a lot of our customers, and it's one of the selling points that we have there. Okay. So the other piece that customers have to deal with is scheduling. And a lot of what we've done here is we have a graphical scheduling system, and it will tell you how many employees you need in there for that day for production, to when to get products. It'll order the products for you. It'll tell you here's the suggested timeline of what you need to order, when you need to order it, and it'll build that, and all you have to do is hit yes, and it'll actually create the orders and run with it then. So it automates everything, gets your head count down low. Typical company needs 2 or 3 people to run the scheduling for the whole company. And by that, I mean like 10, 15, 20 different sites easily. So it's a nice little feature. Some of the toys that we built to do things, to solve problems, is grading is one of them. So on the grading side, blueberries, you don't buy blueberries, you don't pay X dollars per pound of blueberries. You grade them first, then you pay for them. And grading takes time. You have to clean them and everything else. Even cattle, and I'm a rancher, by the way. I grew up in a ranch in North Dakota. Even cattle, when we sell our cattle, the plants prefer not to buy the cattle as is. They want to kill it, chop it up, and say it's choice and whatever, and here's the weight, here's the quality of the animal, and now we're going to pay you based on that. Most ERP systems, for that matter, I don't know of any of them other than what we've developed here, can't do that. It wants a price at the very beginning of what it's going to cost for those blueberries or that animal, and nuts also. Nuts are a big part of the industry that you pay based on grade. And with like nuts, it can be 6 weeks to 3 months later that you actually have the grading done on the nuts. Cattle, it's like within 24 hours. Blueberries within about 2 or 3 days. Most systems can't handle that. This brings it in, you can grade it, then it adjusts all the pricing for you in the ERP system. Catch weight, I think most people, anyone in the food industry pretty much knows what catch weight is. You have 2 steaks, they might be 1.5 pounds, they might be 3 pounds. Simple problem to solve, but not as simple, not a lot of places have solved it. Shop floor automation, we have built a lot of automation to significantly reduce the issues with the shop floor, doing the job, here's the next steps, here's what you need to do, to automating, the shipping part, outbound, inbound, et cetera. And then we've also set up where Amazon, WooCommerce, and others are fully integrated with the ERP system. So as you're doing things, you're not even using EDI. We're fully integrated in with Amazon, WooCommerce. And that just to keep things real simple, you're not going in or out. They put in the orders, what they need, and it's automatically in your system, like I said, without the EDI. So the bigger piece that I've been doing the last few years, landed a large customer, excuse me, that is rolling out hundreds of different plants, distribution, manufacturing, all food manufacturing. And what we're doing there is we were up against a time clock with them. In July, we started the project. By October, we had the first plant up and running, ERP-wise. And then we rolled out a few more plants. Now we're doing now we're going back through all their plants last year, this year, next year, and doing more of what I just talked about earlier on all the automation tasks, simplifying it, streamlining it, et cetera. So we're making continuous improvements. But the big thing they're doing is they created a master, I guess I have a little pointer here, don't I? Anyway, they have a master up in the top left. They have a master plant that is controlled at corporate. They do all the quality control, quality assurance. They do the bombs, routings, everything, units of measure. This is how you do it in gallons, you're doing it in pounds. Then the plants have very little bit of the software over the plants. So they're doing quality control, inventory, and the actual manufacturing, and everything's on the same environments, same architecture, and everyone's seeing everything and interacting across all the plants. As previous speaker mentioned, they know exactly what inventories are where if they run short. So what we've built here is standards across multiple plants for simple, fast scenarios. The teams, the rolling out, the training, they're all teams to do that. It just simplifies the entire plant rollouts. And of course, to do all this, you have to start with a pilot plant, make sure it all functions before you roll it out, invest in your people, invest in cross-site collaboration so people can move around, track your KPIs so you can drive the behavior and improvements you're looking for, and prioritize. And this, what I just went through, is for multi-plants. We've also done single plants where the revenue's under $1 million and stuff like that. But for large-scale plants, it works great. So that, at a high level, is, did I just do? Another slide on it, the outcome. So supply chain, you can see across all the sites, reduce your costs, and scale. And that is my entire little presentation. So if there's something in that bucket that is of interest to you, I'd love to chat with you.
When you talk about graphic scheduling, it is about labor scheduling, or it's also short-term production scheduling?
So the graphical scheduling, it will show you based on your forecast. That forecast will be for the next week, the next 3 months. It'll show you, here's the products you need to order, when do you need to order and buy for your raw ingredients. It will show you the labor you need. If labor is a resource you want to track, here's the labor resource they need. It'll show you what equipment, you got 4 production lines for it. To do everything you're forecasting, you need a 5th line. Or you're gonna have to run 7 by 24 or something. You're gonna have to change something's gonna have to change in order to hit the demand you got coming up. But it will outline in a graphical format everything coming up that's gonna hit you and what do you need to do to solve that problem.
And it's ingesting data from your demand signal.
From your demand, your forecast. That's where it's coming from. So if your forecast, whether it's from grocery stores or what your customers, it will take that. It'll look at all your different plants, and it'll say, in order to get this done, you have to do, over in plant A, you have to do this much, plant B, this much, et cetera, this many people, these are and it'll create, the nice thing about it is, if you agree with that forecast and you agree with the scheduling, it will create all your purchase orders for you to get all those ingredients in, then you just hit yes, and it orders everything. Or you can change it up. And the nice thing, and the reason it's graphical also is, it'll say that you need to do paprika in 2 weeks. Well, you don't want to do paprika in 2 weeks, you want to do it now. So you can grab it, slide it, put it in now, whatever. That's the nice thing about a graphical one.
And is it integrated in the ERP or is it a bolt-on to the ERP?
This integrates with a number of different products. We've built the integration with X3, but it also integrates with a number of other ERP systems. So.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.